Alrighty guys, hope everyone is having a great and wonderful day today. And before I get this video started, I really want to say that if I sound a little weird, a little funky, I just want to let you guys know that I am around all this Moldavite right now and I'm not wearing a grounding stone, okay? So I love this energy, and if you guys haven't been able to see it, this is actually my whole Moldavite batch that I have, which includes the 5 big chunks, I believe it's the 30 little baby pieces, and now only 11 little medium pieces that I have surrounding this whole circle, right? I created a Moldavite circle, and guess what I have right in the middle, right? What I actually have, guys, are these 2 Moldavite beverages that I decided to test out and to really engulf with the Moldavite energy. And I kid you not, guys, like I can walk away from this circle right now and the energy literally, I could literally feel the energy just kind of drain away as soon as I walk away from the circle. But then when I get closer to it, I can literally feel the energy just pulsating in my head as I get closer to this. And I don't know if you guys can feel it through the video, but let me tell you guys, I can definitely feel it. And like I said, I'm not using a grounding stone right now, so I'm kind of just doing this as I go, okay? But I really wanted to share this with you guys because if you guys have watched my Moldavite video, my Moldavite water video before, you know that I talked about, drinking Moldavite water and how it energizes you. And I kind of did it somewhat similar to this, but I was using a water bottle and I had just water and I had the Moldavite around it. I didn't really create this atmosphere of like a Moldavite circle around it. But, I was also reading some of the comments that are like, yeah, you should use a glass, you should use this, and with this and whatnot. And, granted, yes, that may work. But the reason I actually wanted to do this is because I wanted to upgrade the kind of beverages and the kind of drinks we can actually have and use with Moldavite to energize us. And so in this video, guys, I want to introduce to you my personal favorite Moldavite beverages that I'm now working with, which in this picture, right, we have Tang. And I know it's kind of old school. It's just something I kind of grew up with when I was younger. I hadn't actually had any Tang for many, many, many years. And I came across it at Sam's. So I was like, you know what? Let me just grab some. It's a good deal, good bulk size. So I just grabbed some Tang. And I made some. And today I actually made the Moldavite circle. And I'll show you guys a little bit how it's kind of working for me. But here on the right side, guys, I also made a smoothie, right? And in this smoothie, I included, some bananas, pieces of pineapple, like juicy pieces of pineapple. I also added, water, yogurt. I added strawberry yogurt. And I also added these OmniLife products that kind of give you energy, kind of more for like working out, just to kind of have like a nutritional kind of smoothie just to help me with my workouts. And so that's what I made here, right? So I have the Tang and I have the smoothie. And what I wanted to do was to energize these 2 beverages like I did with the water, right? And so what I ended up doing was creating now a Moldavite circle for both of these beverages. And creating the beverages is not difficult at all. Like, it's actually really easy. And my main point, though, that I really want to share in this video is kind of how I'm using this technique, this Moldavite circle, to engulf these beverages with its energy, okay? And so what I ended up doing, guys, was creating a circle, obviously, creating a whole Moldavite circle around the beverages. And this is the most important part of creating this frequency for these beverages, and it's actually really quite simple, right? So what do you do to engulf these beverages with the energy? Well, you just leave them there like that. Like, no joke. Like, you just leave them there in the circle. It's kind of like baking, right? I mean, I personally don't really bake, but like the way I've seen it sometimes or in the past, or like how I've seen some of my family members do it before, like they just leave it there and they set it and then they come back after, I don't know, 30 minutes, an hour, depending on what they're making, right? And that's kind of like the same here, right? This is like us putting it in the oven and we're just letting it bake, right? We're just letting it do what it needs to do. And, that's what I'm basically doing here, guys. Like, I've been giving it time. I've been, letting it marinate in the Moldavite energy. But granted, I actually like being around this energy. So I kind of like watch it and I meditate with it. And I kind of just like, hey, like, I'm speaking, I'm praying over these drinks as well before I actually, consume them. And I can literally feel like, I know I took a quick swig of, the tank, and I can literally already feel the Moldavite energy circulating through my body. And I know it may sound weird. I don't know exactly how it works, but all I know is that I can feel it, right? I can feel the energy. I can feel how as soon as I drink the tang, I can literally feel the energy move up into my head, and I could feel the energy in my crown chakra, which is something very helpful for my journey, at least. I also feel more rejuvenated as well. And like I said, I don't know how it works, but I just know that it does, right? And so I really wanted to share this with you guys because maybe you guys are also thinking about trying some new beverages, right? And you're trying to find a way to do this. And how do you put the Moldavite energy in it? And even though I've read that people actually put, the Moldavite inside the drinks and using different kinds of, cups and whatnot, I still don't recommend it just because, like I said, this is, I just don't recommend it. It doesn't make sense to put something like that in something you're going to drink. That's just my personal opinion. If you guys like doing that and if that works for you, if that doesn't make you sick or ill or in any way, shape, or form, then by all means do it. But for me personally, guys, I just don't like putting the Moldavite inside the drinks. Even if it's water, I don't like doing that. That personally just gives me headaches, like really bad migraines. And so I personally don't do that. But if you're looking just maybe for something to experiment maybe over the weekend whilst you're working with your Moldavite, and maybe you don't have as much Moldavite as I do, right? And that's okay. What I personally recommend is maybe just putting your Moldavite near your drink like that, right? And just kind of letting it do its thing, letting it engulf it in that energy. Or I know another technique that I've actually seen. They have these little plastic boxes, these little plastic cubes that you can put things in, and you can actually just throw them into your drink, right? So that it's the Moldavite still inside the drink, but it's not like being engulfed in it or anything. Like, it's still protected in this little cube, and it'll still do its work. It'll still, if you only have like one piece, that may be something you may want to look into, is maybe just get a little plastic cube box or something, or maybe you could find something even more creative to use and then just put it in there. But just making sure that the Moldavite doesn't get dirty, or it doesn't get, it's just protected, right? It's protected from anything that may actually be consumed by the beverage before you drink it. So just some ideas, guys, that I'm pumping out there, but I really, really love this setup. This is what's worked for me, and I really wanted to share this with you guys because it really does energize you. And right now I'm really feeling the energy. I'm ready to consume these drinks. I'm probably going to save the tang for a little later, but I'm probably going to drink the smoothie right now after I make this video because I really need it. But yeah, I wanted to share this video before I make my Why is Moldavite Smart video for this Sunday, guys. I really wanted to throw in an extra bonus in there for you guys. So yeah, if you guys want to check out some pictures I'm going to be posting on Instagram with the smoothies, and if you guys just want to check out more pictures of Moldavite, I'm going to put my Instagram link below where you guys can just go ahead and check out some pictures. Maybe drop a like and say, hey, right? So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Actually, if you guys want to put if you guys have done different beverages that you've worked with Moldavite, put those in the comments below, right? I want to see just what other drinks have you guys, or what other drinks do you think would work really well with Moldavite? Like, what are you guys working with? What are you guys doing? What are you guys, mixing in with your Moldavite? What kind of drinks are you using? And so I'm actually kind of curious to see what other people have been using as well. So yeah. Thank you guys so much for tuning. I hope this video has helped in some way, shape, or form. And if you haven't yet, thumbs up this video. And don't forget to subscribe. I send you guys so much love. And guess what? I will talk to you guys very, very soon. Bye-bye.